Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today's question is very interesting. A person is saying that I look like a woman, but I have a male organ. I look like a woman, but I have a penis. Can I marry a woman? And what about if a man looks like a man, but has a vagina, a female organ? Can they marry another man? So it's a very interesting question. And of course, our deen looks at everything. And the ulama have spoken about this for a long time and long time ago. Because our deen is a way of life. These things can happen. Even at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, there was a specific saf for people who were hermaphrodites. The difference that people need to make, because some people have abused this hadith, is that there's a difference. These are not transgender. These are basically hermaphrodites. They are born that way. Their reproductive system has developed in a certain way. And they're not people who have chosen to identify and transition by abusing hormone blockers and using hormone blockers and by abusing their body and having surgical procedures to remove their male or female genitalia. Do not confuse the two. These are totally two different things. Someone is born like that versus someone who chooses to get a medical procedure to become like that. So recently I spoke to about this. There was a sister actually who was looking to convert to Islam and had this question. So the ulama have basically said that you have to look at basically if you have both organs, where does the urine come from? And what part of your body or what projects more or shows more that you're towards that side, is more predominant. So if you are more predominant sexually and the way you look towards a certain way, and that's what functions, then even if you have the other side, you can go for that side. And the ulama have also said that it is permissible to have surgery in this case to correct any issues. You understand? So let's say that a woman looks like a woman and has both basically, then she should go towards what is more predominantly looking and what you see identifies her as a woman. So then she can have a surgical correction, right? Or if a man looks like that, but he also has a vagina, but also has a penis, right? Then that can be corrected again. Can these people get married and so on and so forth? Again, this has to be looked at. The ulama have to look at it with doctors and so on. But the Prophet ﷺ didn't forbid anyone from marrying, Allahu Alam. He did forbid one of them to enter upon the women, to be with the women, even though he was considered more towards the feminine or for the women's side. But he said something that was masculine and the Prophet ﷺ forbade him. So these things require our ulama to examine. Each case is different. I don't agree that these fatwas can be just taken online, just straight up like that. So I would encourage anyone, so I'm just talking in general here, please do not take this video as a ruling, no. And I discussed with Sheikh Asim al-Hakim this issue as well, when this convert sister came about it, and the ulama have spoken about it. But each case has to be taken for a fatwa, and there has to be some examination, medical examination, and then scholars to be involved, then the ruling can come out. Wallahu a'lam.